Okay, Maddie, don't be a prick. Okay. Hey guys, your girl Sweetie, and today is a special Maddie!
Put in a dark bitch, stop in my heart, bitch, not on her carpet, look on her scar, bitch, your girl bleed, my girl scream, your girl sleeping, my girl dreaming, they all creaming, we all creaming, we all creeping, they all screaming, we all eating, we all shit, we all bleeding, we all fleeing, put in a dark bitch, stop in my heart, bitch, not on her carpet, look on her scar, bitch, your girl bleed.
Y'all, this goofy ass cat. Look at her. Hey guys, your girl Sweetie, and today is a special day. If you guys hear any banging or anything dropping, that is my cat Maddie. Or if you see any fur, you know, just dropping by like that one, that is this girl over here. Another disclaimer, if I do seem like I have very low energy, it's because I'm just going through a lot right now. And I still want to get these videos out to you guys and help you guys as I'm going through this stuff. Today, I will be doing 10 crystals for anxiety, depression, panic attacks, anything like that. And the reason that I decided to do this video is because I'm struggling with the very same thing. I don't have like really bad panic attacks anymore. The last really bad panic attack I had was probably like the beginning of this month or last month. I really can't put my, what's that word, name on it. I don't really know the day, but I just know I had one like really bad recently because I was just taking on too much stress and not really you know, letting it out or not really expressing how I felt. But I'm hoping that, you know, me giving you positive energy can reboot myself back into motion. I don't want to lie to you guys. I just want to tell you guys how it is so that you can actually form a bond with me. But today we'll be doing 10 crystals for anxiety, depression, panic attacks, overthinking, just those crystals that bring in that light. And I actually took these from my entire collection and I think these are pretty fire. But before I get into the crystals part of the video, I want to show you guys my incense collection that I have for panic attacks and anxiety. I have the angel protection one. Called Angel Protect. It's called Angel Protection, and I use it when I'm around a lot of people. When a lot of people are in my room, I use it so that my angels can protect me and conserve my energy. Also, like, if you're feeling very drained, call back all your energy bonds from like everyone in your life and just stop giving them your energy, because you don't have enough energy to deal with your stuff and their stuff. You could do like a ritual, or you could just ask for your energy bonds to be completely cut. And just because it's cut doesn't mean that it's, you know, never gonna go back. But you can just ask for those to be cut until you're back in the swing of things. And you can take people projecting certain things on you, or, you know, telling them, like, them telling you your problems or asking you to do stuff for them or going places with them. Maddie! Y'all, this cat is ghetto! Maggie! Still, she has some cute green eyes. That is probably another reason why you do feel anxious or you're overthinking, is because you're not in your own energy. And when you can cut your energy bonds and spend time to yourself and get back in the swing of things, it really helps you. Also, creative things like painting, dancing, it helps you to just really like let go and get back into your vibes, girl or boy, like whoever I'm talking to. This next one is called Palo Santo. It's actually it looks like wood, like you can physically burn it, but I just got the incense version because I wanted to get the incense version. I didn't want the actual like sticks. I don't have a lot of storage in my room, so I felt if I got the incense, it could just go in my incense collection. So Palo Santo is basically, it rids the energy around you of negativity, and it helps bring back in more positive energy, which is very helpful if you are around a lot of people. They're coming in and out of your room and you're like, yo, I feel funky. You start to feel very sad, you start to overthink about stuff. Burn your Palo Santo and it'll leave positive energy. Sacred Purifications, this is actually one of my favorite, and if you're wondering the price of these were only $2. The Palo Santo was $2. Well, it was $3 actually. $2.99, $2.50, and then this was $2.50. So, sacred purification. This cleanses your chakras. That's one thing I really like about this, because I often get stuck in my root chakra because I try to do everything myself. Like, I try to nurture myself. I'm my own therapist. I get myself things. I get myself where I need to be. When I fall down, I pick myself back up. So it helps me a lot, because I'm often stuck in my root chakra, like, oh my gosh, like, I just want to feel loved. I just want to feel at home. I just want to feel connected, like truly connected. That's what really helps me. This is the 7 chakras. Now, this one's actually a little different. I showed you guys this one before in my crystal haul. It was like, I'll put the video right here. I went to a crystal store and I showed you guys all the stuff. Now, these aren't all the chakras, because I obviously use them because they've been here for a while. It cleanses and helps balance different chakras in your body. You can really focus on one. For example, like the heart chakra, the one I'm holding in my hand right now, this will help you to open up to people and be more loving and get more love. And I burn this one very often. After that, I have beauty. Just because, like, you know, you can be the most confident person like ever, like around people, but it's only like when you're around yourself you really see how confident you are. For example, sometimes I could be a little insecure about my body or insecure about my hair, anything, but that is not really where like my insecurities lie. My insecurities lie in comparing myself. Should I be doing more? Should I be working harder? Stuff like that. So this beauty one helps me remember, you know, who I am and get back into the vibe of me. And I'm like, yo, it's really not a race. Like, I can calm down. I'm fine. I am perfect the way I am. And this one is anti-stress. This is the last one. Anti-stress, because I go through a lot and I like to have my anti-stress as a you know, a safety blanket. So now that we talked about the incense that really get me through the hard times, let's talk about the crystals that get me through, make me feel comforted, make me feel loved, help me to feel. They help me to channel these things inside of me, but it still makes me feel loved, if you get what I'm saying. This one is called, can y'all see? Are we gonna do this the entire video? This one is called Serpent. This one helps you really get in touch with that Kundalini energy and just helps you purify what is going on around you. And I picked this one up because it looked like a little booger, but I was like, yo, like when I read what it was for, I was like, hold up, I kind of like it. Let me put that in my cart. This also helps clouded chakras. For example, if you have built up blocked energy, like I was talking about in my last video, which yoga helps release that. This helps with that, and it also helps you to really get in touch and like enhance your meditations when you do go into them. Once again, this one is a good crystal and a keeper to have in your collection. Also, I recommend, if you do want to get into keeping crystals and get into the spiritual side of things, get you a nice little box, a nice box that, you know, you can just keep all your crystals in, and you can keep it by your bedside. Now me, I line them up. Like, I line them up on my nightstand, because whatever I want to feel, if I want to feel loved that night, if I want to feel appreciated, or if I want to feel understood, go get the crystal out my crystal collection, line it up on my nightstand. Now, some crystals you have to pay attention, because some crystals do not go in the bedroom. This next crystal is for those who feel a false sense of security. They don't feel secure, they don't feel protected, they feel very vulnerable. Anxiety and panic attacks can make you feel very vulnerable. It can make you feel like you don't trust yourself around certain people, because if you were to have a panic attack, they would just let you die. Like, they wouldn't know what to do. You know, it makes you feel very unsecure. That's the best I can explain it. So this next one is called Carnelian. Let me show you close up. Doo-doo-doo. She's a beauty. She's so freaking pretty. So this one is a booster in creativity. So if you're very low energetic like I am right now, this is a booster for that. This also helps with like overthinking and stuff. And it gives you spiritual protection from your ancient ancestors, which is also a very beautiful thing. And one of the reasons I picked it up is because, like, oh my gosh, who could love me more than my ancestors? Like, come on now. Like, they're already at the highest state of themselves. They're not blocked with judgment or limiting beliefs. It's just your ancestors, and they're really, all that baggage that they carry, it's gone. So they see you for you and they love you, and that's what makes me feel protected. Another thing about the carnelian, it can help with theft, storms, or, you know, accidents. This prevents all that clumsiness and stuff. This prevents it. Okay, now for the third crystal, I really recommend rose quartz. Now, if you are into spirituality, this kind of looks like a clear quartz, but it's actually rose quartz. Let me show you guys. This can aid with love, and, you know, you just really feel loved. And who doesn't want to feel loved? This can help you feel very secure in yourself. This also helps with self-love, and this helps with just feeling nurtured, like you're in your mom's womb again. That's what rose quartz feels like. I want to say another thing. You should not get a very big rose quartz in your room, because that doesn't lead to good things. My fourth crystal I recommend is Amazonite. I really don't know how to pronounce it. Amazonite. Let me see, y'all. Let me let y'all look at it. I actually got two of these because I felt like I needed that double protection, baby. So this is the hope stone. If you don't have much hope and you feel like your future is going to be dark, this is that stone, baby. That's what I was talking about. Your future is only dark if you let it be, or if you make it, or if you project it onto the future. This is my hope right here. I put this one down here with Eve in her pot, and I let her recharge and just radiate that energy of hope and that everything's going to be okay. You sage it, which you're supposed to cleanse all your crystals. When you sage it, you can put a affirmation onto this crystal, like my future will be bright. I can do hard things. I am strong. I am independent. You can put that onto this crystal. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have them laid out on my nightstand or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on number 5. Now, number 5, I recommend a clear quartz. And the reason I recommend you get a clear quartz is it regulates energy. This is the energy king right here in my hand. So if you have a rose quartz, it puts out more rose quartz. It can heighten the crystal's energy that it's around, and I feel like that's so cool. This also is a soul cleanser. This can cleanse your soul, it can cleanse your energy and help you to be more open to things. That's what I've experienced throughout having this. And sometimes, this is a weird little fact, but as I sleep, I'll put them like in my bra and sleep with them, because it makes me feel like close, connected to the energy that it's radiating if I really feel like I need that energy. This next stone that I have in my hand is actually pretty small. It's called blue calcite. Can you guys see that? My arm just cracked. This is called blue calcite, and it helps with that soothing, calming energy, and it helps relaxes the emotional body, which is a very good thing for if you're anxious or if you have really bad panic attacks, because most of those things are repressed emotions and repressed experiences that you felt, and when you felt a certain type of way from them, it's like you can feel it like 30 days later or even a year later, and you'll shove it down and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe, my chest hurts. And then you start to think and go on your little tangent. So this blue calcite will help you to calm down, and it'll soothe your emotional body and really get out of that ego state of your mind that I'm not a person that does this. I've always been a person that worries. So whatever identity you have of yourself, it basically helps to get rid of that and bring on that oneness with the universe. Now, our anxiety can often come with a lot of things like negative thoughts. And
guys, remember how I said if you see any hair, excuse it because it's Maddie? She literally got a hair on my forehead the entire video.
Just not a supportive headspace at all. And when you don't really have anyone backing you or teaching you about these things besides yourself, it's good to keep that amethyst on hand. because the amethyst, it purifies the mind. It is for the crown chakra. I have 2 amethysts in my hand right now. It helps to purify your crown chakra so that those negative thoughts, those limiting beliefs, it's just blown away. Another thing that can help is sitting the amethyst next to a clear quartz. It radiates that energy, you know, times even more. So if you really need it, I recommend you getting a clear quartz. It is also up there with abundance. This radiates abundance as well. So if you feel like you're stressed at work because you have to go, you're not making enough money, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go. I just want to do what I want and live my dream already. Why can't I live my dream like other people? Boom, this amethyst will help you so much, because it deals with work-related stress, and it deals with you know, like feeling confined to a thing and feeling trapped, and it helps you to just rid that dark energy. Because one hack that you can tell if emotion is good for you or bad is, how does it feel? Does it feel heavy or does it feel light? If something feels heavy, kick it out because it's a negative energy. But if something feels light, then you can say, okay, I'll let this stay and, you know, become a part of myself. Also, what I mean when I say kick it out, I mean really amplify on it, see what's wrong, see what triggered it, and try to overcome that emotion slowly so that it's not a personality trait. Like, oh, this person's always anxious, or this person's always sad, this person's always miserable. This person, you can't do anything to, you know, get them to have a good day. That's just how this person is. This next one is my bitch. This got me into crystals right here. This was the first crystal I've ever picked up, y'all. This was my first crystal. This is my baby in my hand. This is lapis lazuli. This is a calming stone, and I love her. I love her so much. She just really helps me so much. So this one is a calming stone. It also helps to encourage creativity. This is also a thought amplifier. So if you think positive thoughts, if you have positive affirmations at night, like I showed you, sit your lapis lazuli on top of the laptop and let it radiate. If you think, oh my gosh, well, I can't get lapis lazuli because most of my thoughts are negative, this shields you from a psychic attack. So if you're going through spiritual warfare where there's a lot of people of negativity around you, and you're learning a lot about yourself, you feel like you don't really have anybody, this is that crystal, because it shields like those thoughts we can have about it that make it even worse than the situation. This one is a new one to my collection, Zebrite Onyx, and it's for, say if you had like cancer, or if you had a heart attack, or if you had, you know, any health issue that you suffered for a long time, or you took a long time to heal. This is that crystal to get you back into the swing of everything. And you might say, Ashton, why do you recommend this crystal if anxiety's like on no comparison to cancer? Here's the thing. When you have anxiety, it can come with a lot of things like overthinking, like stressing, like not being able to sleep. And that can do a lot to your body, the same as the illness can. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get this. This resonates with me. And this makes me feel like this is gonna get me back into the swing of things. And I end up trying it out, putting it on my nightstand, like I said, lining it up. And a few days later, I started to think a lot better and just really have that kick. Like I wanted to go to work, I wanted to do YouTube, and I wanted to get out of bed. So this helps you to build stamina and focus as well. So if you're working on your own company, or you're just trying to do big things for yourself, this is one of those crystals to keep around you, because this one, it helps you take on that workload, process it, and put out positive energy and do it the right way. Now this last one, she's actually so pretty to me. She's really pretty, beautiful. I don't know if this one is called Tree Agate or Tree Agate. I don't know. I think it's called Tree Agate. I'm just gonna go with Tree Agate. So this one right here is Tree Agate, and this helps inner peace and a calm mind space. You can also pair it with a clear quartz, so that this is the clear quartz. You can also pair it with the clear quartz so that it amplifies the energy of it in some meditations and stuff like that. So this helps for stress because it enters its calm energy out into the atmosphere and just helps you like calm down. This helped me actually come out of a anxiety attack. It was sitting on my bed. What's it called? It was sitting on my nightstand, and I just started to think and was like, oh my gosh, like I lost so many people this year. I have to die one day. Oh my gosh, when am I gonna die? And in that moment, it was as if like my higher conscious was like, yo, look around. What do you see? I see my fish tank. I see my humidifier. I see my closet. I see my unicorn Sasha. I see my plant Eve. I hear crickets, you know, because my crickets are down there. And it helped me to really ground myself in that moment and just focus on just really getting myself together, because I realized that all those things I was stressing about was either the next day or was either years from now, or it just wasn't present. And truly, if we are present 100% of our life, we can't worry about anything because we're present. In the present, we can handle everything. We truly can. Stuff is less tense in the present than you thinking and conjuring up some shitty thing that happened last year. I promise you. So if you do really struggle with anxiety and panic attacks, I recommend that you get your hands on these crystals, these incense, and pray. Get closer to your God. If you are going through this alone, my heart goes out to you. You can heal yourself. You have the power to heal yourself. And I'm not saying it's up to anyone to heal you, or it's up to anyone to emotionally comfort you, but it's just very warming to know that you have that security blanket. So everything is going to be okay, and you never know. You can meet your best friend at a pizza parlor, or you can meet someone that is, you know, understanding of who you are and what journey of your life you are in a few days or even a year, like, you know. So don't get caught up on what you don't have right now. Focus on what you do have and what God has given you and has blessed you with. Bye.